Yo, good evening, good evening.
What is up, people?
What's up, man?
Hey, man.
I see you. I see you.
Hey, man, you know what? We got matching mics, y'all.
Hey.
We in the game. Y'all notice every time y'all see us, we get an upgrade, right?
Yeah. Big upgrades.
Yes. Feeling
All right, man. It's your boy CL Cool.
It's your boy Tez.
And we are the Yellow Rocket Boys. We represent on the Yellow Rocket Boys Network. That's Seth Rollins. Today, we're going to do Friday Rundown, the week of August 24th, 2025. All right, man. This week in wrestling has been interesting. It's been and it's been boring. It's been a mix of all three. I know. It's been a mix. It's been a mix. It's been a mix, man. But you ready to get this on the road, man?
Let's get it on the road.
All right, man. We're going to go from Raw and Birmingham, England. I forgot how they say it. It's not Birmingham. They say it a different way in England. But I'm saying Birmingham, England. I think it's like Birmingham or something like that.
Yeah,
something like that. In England, but they're getting ready for Clash in Paris, which is going to be in Paris on Sunday. So this is the go-home show for that. So I want to start off Roman Reigns coming to the ring. He cut a pretty interesting promo. Just doing the whole usual, he's the tribal chief, he's the OTC, he had to get back in the title picture, all that stuff. Talking about his match with Bronson Reed, talking about everything, just everything's going on in WWE. He even said Cody Rhodes' name and they booed him. And he was like, that's interesting. Which
is it?
Very interesting. But he did say his name again, they cheered him, so I don't know. I don't know. But I wonder why they booed him the first time. Talking about Cody Rhodes. It's kind of, I don't know. It's interesting. Interesting. Oh, they already turning on my boy?
Come on now. We've been squeaky clean for how many years now?
Yeah, they ain't going to get old quick.
The smiling youth pastor / politician. It's only gonna work for so long, man. He come out, he gonna give you a Bible verse, gonna kiss your baby, and I mean, come on. I think he got away with it longer because he's Cody Rhodes, but it ran out with everybody. Even people turned on The Rock back in the day, and The Rock was The Rock. Yeah. And people got tired of The Rock. I'm tired of the stupid catchphrases. Then he went away and became Hollywood and came back, and it was like a refresher.
Yeah.
So.
But, Paul Heyman and Bronson Reed came out. I love Bronson Reed's promo. Pretty much letting them know, like, yo, I'm the Samoan that got exiled. We got booted to Australia. You pay for your tattoo, you might well earn. It's kind of like that whole Jacob Fatu, like, you remember how they was kind of discussing Jacob Fatu as the Samoans didn't want anything to do with him?
Yeah.
Like, he's the outcast.
Or the black sheep.
Yeah, the black sheep of the Samoan tribe, I guess. Mm-hmm. And so Bronson Reed, put himself over as that, which I like. And I'm glad he's getting some more character about him, some more backstory about him. That's always good when you're discussing like heels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that turned into a brawl.
Of course,
because every Raw starts out with a brawl, and then let me get it, and they get away and start jumping on. It's so formulaic, it's not even funny, man.
Like, I'm tired of the pull aparts. Like, it was interesting back in, like, let me see when they started this. It was like what, 2011, 2012. Was it when Brock and John Cena was doing it?
Yeah.
It's like it was interesting then because it's like, yo, who gonna be able to split them up? But then it's like you see it so many times afterwards.
And they do it with everybody. I think Damian Priest and Aleister Black just had one on SmackDown last week, if I'm not mistaken. So it's like, and that's why, like, I'm not gonna go deep into this segment in the beginning of the show because it's the same thing every week.
And they did start with a promo, y'all. Yeah, I know CL Cool like them promos at the beginning.
like I'm over that.
But
It's not gonna change. It's just formulaic. It's formulaic TV. Let's just start off with a promo.
at least it was somebody different. At least it was Roman this time, and it wasn't Seth or it wasn't
Division.
Yeah, it wasn't them this time. So or the Judgment Day. Judgment ain't done it in a while. Thank you.
Well, Judgment Day, yeah. Ever since they got the new music, they've been kind of demoted. They don't do that no more. But yeah, you remember, yeah, you remember them. But that's back in the good old days of Judgment Day. But yeah, so it's just formulaic, man. So I just wanted to touch on that promo because I thought Bronson Reed did a good job in this promo, and I love how he explained some of his backstory. So I like that, and and I love that they are gonna give him the opportunity to go against Roman Reigns at Clash in Paris. So I do love that for him too.
And I can't say I was with Roman because I was like, dude, Samoan. Like I knew he was just big.
Yeah, I knew he was Samoan.
I mean, I knew he was something Islander.
Because Solo, you remember when he was on Solo team? And Solo was like, yeah, this is our Samoan brother right here, He helping us out at the War Games. So, yeah, I knew he was Samoan. Yeah. Well, I think even Solo, a couple weeks on SmackDown when Rollins was over there and they went face to face with Solo, and Solo was like, you was my Samoan brother, and you went over there and went with him? So, like, they mentioned that he's Samoan a couple times already. So
it just slid through the cracks to me because I swear I was like,
huh? Yeah, they mentioned it.
They added emphasis to it this time, though.
Yeah. It's belong to me.
I was laughing so
I did like that.
You need to come in here and make this right. Like, give me back my shoes.
Oh, man.
Dude got a shirt with shoes on it.
I love it. The Tribal Thief. I love it.
Thief.
I love it.
It's working.
All right. It's working. So, Dragon Lee defeated JD McDonough. There's a lot of Judgment Day tonight, which is cool, which is fine. Dragon Lee defeated JD McDonough tonight. Pretty good match. I don't know, between JD, Javon Evans, and Darby Allin, I don't know who's going to kill each other first.
Dang. I mean, JD seemed like they happen more on accident. It seems more like a circumstance type thing with JD. He just always end up in the wrong place at the wrong time. Like that doggone high angle power bomb that he got put in. I was like, bruh, like
I'm telling you, man.
But his head big enough, it ain't bother him. But still,
man.
That's when having a big head and neck come in handy.
Yeah, you remember didn't he just come back not too long ago from like getting messed up out there?
Yeah, when he bounced off the announce table.
Yeah, so they need to be careful with that, man.
Look, man, see, like I love wrestling today. I do, and I know that back in the day they got injured too, because bodies being banged up is gonna happen. But it seems like injuries happen more frequently now than ever.
Yeah, because everybody want to flip and doobity doobop.
They really do. And it's like, it's cool because it's a cool visual, but y'all ain't got to kill each other every show. Like, y'all can stay grounded and still have a fire match.
Yep.
Like, it can be done. It was done. I don't want to make it
can be done. It can be done before you. It can be done after you.
Yeah. Look at them Bret Hart matches and them, people who just stayed grounded. It happened. Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Stone Cold didn't do a moonsault.
Yeah.
And dude had the biggest pop of the night.
Exactly.
So, it's possible.
Yeah. Kofi Kingston defeated Penta.
This was great.
Yeah.
This was great.
It was about time they got a good victory, man.
Again, I think this New Day thing is starting to take shape a little bit. I don't like the fact that Grayson Waller's with them.
I'm about to say, do you like Grayson Waller being in it?
No.
But I think like the Big G.
I think if that's not a gateway for Big E to come back,
I said that's the only way it'll work.
Yeah,
if it ain't leading to that, then it's just going to be another failed opportunity.
And they got this whole thing. I don't know if you saw it on Instagram. Where like when they come out now, I think they came out during the commercial break this time. But like the whole time they was walking out, they was like walking around with a camera and ripping up signs and yelling at kids and all that. Like that's their whole gimmick now. It's like the dude they fusses at the audience, and I like it. I like it. I don't like the whole sometimes the wardrobe in the morning and all that, but they still talented, man.
I like them. I like it. I just wish this would go somewhere.
Yeah, it's like it's dragging.
Yeah.
Slowly, it's like, okay, so what are we doing? Where are we going, y'all? Because we need to get to a payoff. Because right now, the tag team champions on Raw, the Judgment Day?
Yeah.
So, if y'all trying to get back to the tag team titles, I'm going to need y'all to do a little bit more.
Yeah. Rhea Ripley defeated Roxanne Perez after Io Sky helped her fend off the Judgment Day and got the win.
And got in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah. Oscar ain't playing. Oscar ain't playing. Oh man, this is gonna be great. I can't wait. What sucks is this. Stephanie McCure, it is announced that she's still the number one contender, but they're gonna hold off this championship match to a later date. I'm guessing WrestlePalooza, which is gonna be the first ESPN, because from the rumors, WWE really wants to put on a great show for ESPN for this great first pay-per-view on the app.
Oh yeah.
So I'm guessing that's going to be there, but because like just seeing Rhea Ripley and all them just without the belt, it just seems like they're not doing anything. They're not fighting for anything. It seems like Becky has the world belt, but she don't. You know.
But you know what? That's how you elevate a championship.
That is true.
That mug feel like a world title belt, and it's not.
That is true.
Like, that belt's been elevated just from the storylines they've been having, fighting over it. And they fighting over it like it's the world title. All
right, this is my next segment. We can go into that right now. So, the Nikki Bella, Becky Lynch segment. I'm still not liking Nikki Bella talking about she paved the way and pioneered. Yeah. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you did not. Stop saying that. You didn't pioneer anything. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Did she take it a little bit more serious and learn how to wrestle? Her and her sister? Yeah, they did. I give them that. They did. Towards the end, they did become better. So I'm not going to knock them, I'm not going to knock them for that. But y'all was one of the biggest reasons. Didn't they come up through the Diva search?
Yep.
Yeah.
They were flag bearers during a time where divas really weren't. First of all, they were called divas instead of superstars. Yeah. I mean, and then it was still a time period where we were still kind of getting out of that whole women in bra and panties matches and all that. So it was like that weird great period.
Well, to tell you the truth, we kind of did a little bit. So to me, people like Trish, Lita, Jazz, Victoria, Molly Holly, they kind of took us out of it, right? Yeah. Because I was looking at something the other day. They had so many hardcore women matches in that period, especially when Jazz held the belt because she was rough and tough. Yeah. And then, I think they were 05, Vince went back to, went to the Diva search in 05. Lita and them was getting ready to retire and all that. Lita and Trish. So he kind of went back to the Diva search around that time. Because I think that's around the time when the Miz came, that 06, 07, 08-ish.
That's when your Kelly Kellys and all them started showing.
Yeah, the Kelly, Nikki Bella, Maurice, all of them. So it's I just wish you stopped saying that to Becky Lynch. You didn't pave the way, but I do like the back and forth between these two. Good back and forth. Nikki calling Becky a little B word. So I do like the back and forth between these two. I just can't wait for this feud to be over with, so Becky can go into a Lyra or a Bayley.
At which the Lyra thing can't happen though because of the stipulation.
Well, not yet, but let's go to Becky and then let's have Becky build and get back to Lyra. Like, I just want this belt to revolve around somebody else other than Nikki Bella. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't want Nikki Bella to get it. And shoot, if Bailey quit talking to herself, maybe she'll come back and.
I like the segment that Bailey's in though.
Well,
I think she
I
got to
like
do
the
that.
segment, but I was just saying, it's time to get out from backstage and do something with it.
Like her and R-Truth doing the same gimmick, huh?
That's kind of what it feel like, except it's showing imagery of her talking to her former self, and R-Truth just being his former self and just bouncing back and forth.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it's like. They both got like a schizo gimmick.
I called her like Captain Jack, Mankind, and Dude Love. I don't know. It's hopefully that'd be cool. If she did do that though.
No, be able to just convert back and forth from
Yeah.
like the ding dong hello to the hugger to the role model.
Role model.
Yeah,
Role model. Just lose that music.
yeah, generic. It sound like you hit the top floor of the elevator. 13th floor, role model. I mean, it's just the same
That would
role.
happen when you. That would happen when you use AI and you Def Rebel and you rely on AI to make your music.
Y'all know that bugs me to the core. No, no. You make music yourself.
I'm telling you, that's why they keep them, because they cheat, because they do AI. They don't do instruments or anything like Jim Johnston or CFO and all them. They use AI. That's why they keep them. They're cheap.
Now look, I'm not against AI 100% when it comes to maybe like cleaning up vocals and stuff like that people used to have to manually do. I'm cool with that because auto-tune and stuff like that been around forever. But if you using AI to find your next note every time and create a whole section, if not the whole song with vocals, come on, man. It has no soul.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing Jim Johnston used to do. Like he said, every time they walk out, I want them to feel the beat. Dun, dun. Like all his music, he felt it and he made it based on the character. That's why it all hit different. But, hey.
Also on Raw, AJ Styles defeated Finn Balor.
You ain't like this match, man?
No.
It was like a toned down match from the match they had. You remember when Bray got sick?
Yeah.
To me, it was like a miniature version of that. It's kind of like, okay, we're here in England. We're going to give y'all a headliner. And we just going to throw these two together and let them do their thing. What was it, like 8 minutes, 9 minutes? It was a short one.
Around that time, yeah.
Yeah, so they did what they had to do in that short amount of time.
Yeah. Sheamus and Rusev. What?
Yeah, they wasn't sure. That's all I got from that.
Dude. Raw is almost at SmackDown levels. Not there yet. It's getting there. It's getting there. Sheamus and Rusev had a pre-tape promo ended each other about their match at Clash of Paris. I actually love this pre-tape. I'm not a fan of the big pre-tape stuff that they do, but I love this. Like Sheamus, I made you relevant. I love this. This is the Rusev I knew. Like, I love this. I'm actually looking forward to that match. I'm not gonna lie. I love this pre-tape promo between the two.
He really did make him relevant again, because I ain't gonna lie. Rusev, without this robbery right here, he was slowly tanking.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what it was about the way they did the Redeemer gimmick in AEW. I don't know if it's just the promos that he cut or what it was, but it felt different. And this feels like a combination of the Redeemer and the old character when he was with Lana. It's like
I think he needs her back, but that's what I think. Just don't do any of the stupid love gimmick stuff.
Yeah, we don't need
like
none of that.
just
Like,
let her come back, crush, and that's it. That's all we need from her.
yeah,
The dress, the outfit she had, crush, and that's it. That's all I need from her.
like the boys.
Just like just like Deborah McMichael back in the day. All I needed her to do just come out in the dress. She'll hit baking cookies, talking about Stone Cold. No, I don't need to do none of that. just stand there.
That's it.
That's
and
all I need you to
occasionally
do.
interfere. That's it.
That's it. That's all I need you to do. That's
It worked. And it's funny because it's like it always works until they start messing with it. And then once they mess with the format, then they get mad when it don't work. It's like Rusev Day. Why do we mess up Rusev Day and then get mad when it didn't work? Y'all was selling shirts left and right.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
And then also AJ Styles versus Dom for the Intercontinental Championship is going to happen next week on Raw. So we have that to look forward to.
On Raw.
I think Dom is losing next week. And you remember that AAA Worlds Collide event I was telling you about that's happening in September?
Mm-hmm.
And he's going against Vikingo for the AAA World Championship?
Mm-hmm. Think about the game.
Yeah. That's what I think. They don't like Vikingo. I already told you about it. They don't like him. But they love Dom. Tell you what's about to happen.
And if y'all didn't know,
And
Vikingo
Mexico, too.
is another squeaky, kind of sort of smiley,
Yeah.
in your face, baby face.
But he in Mexico, and they don't like it down there. So, but they love Dom. So
I think Vikingo's talented. It's just, yeah. He's just.
and also I think the way that WWE did Del Rio, like us in the U.S. might not like him, but in Mexico he was a hero. He was their guy. So they don't like the way WWE did that, and I think Vikingo is just taking the heat because they put the belt on him. I think if it would have been anybody else, it could have been anybody else down there. You know, they would have been mad at him about that. But I just think Vikingo's taking the heat for that. So it's just me. But I think they're about to give it a Dom, so people stop being mad about it in Mexico, so they can move on from Del Rio, and then they're gonna give it to Dom. That's what I think is about to happen. If Dom loses next week on Raw, you can count on it.
That makes sense.
You can count on it.
That would make sense.
Yeah. All right. Braun Breaker versus LA Knight. So before the match, Roman Reigns attacked. He got Braun Breaker and threw him into like the little thing backstage.
Yeah.
And then he Superman punched Bronson Reed. And then Adam Pearce got both of them out the building. So both of them had to leave the building. And then as Braun Breaker was like shaking himself off, getting ready for the match, LA Knight attacks him. And they brawl all the way to the ring. And in typical division fashion, which I thought the match was okay. The match was okay. It wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad match. But again, here comes Seth Rollins' music coming out, interfering, and costing LA Knight the match. Braun Breaker win. And here we go again. Another interference. That's another thing that's wrong with these shows, especially on Raw. Not only are the talking segments getting on my nerves, but at the end of every show, either a beatdown or a disqualification or somebody interfering in the match. I ain't seen a clean pin in the last 8 months on Raw.
He ain't lying.
Name it.
It's been rough.
Name the last time somebody got pinned clean on Raw. Clean.
Without any type of interference.
Well, never mind. It's one. It's only one that I can think of. When Gunther beat Jey Uso. That's it. Other than that, I ain't seen no clean pins on Raw.
Well, anything with Sheamus and Rusev has been back and forth. It's just been 50-50 booking.
Yeah, but I'm talking about, my bad, I'm talking about the main event of Raw. Not just Raw, period. Main event, the last segment on Raw. The last match on Raw. Name a clean pin other than Rusev versus Jey Uso. Not Rusev. Gunther versus Jey Uso. When Gunther beat Jey Uso. Name a clean pin.
Did John Cena get a clean pin that night?
Was it on Raw? I thought on Raw. Not SmackDown, Raw. It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, it's actually hard.
Because the last couple of months, remember, Seth Rollins been coming out beating them down at the end of every show.
Yeah, it's almost hard to find a Raw with a Vision or the Roman Reigns or somebody didn't show up.
Exactly.
Dang.
Like we gotta get away from this. Like we gotta do some more creative writing.
Yeah, I'm with that because I ain't gonna lie. Like one of the things that used to be so dope about Raw back in the day is, I mean, granted, you know, we like shenanigans every once in a while to add spice to it, but when you get shenanigans every week, it's like somebody need to win clean. Like we need somebody to look strong without needing help all the time. Like even as a heel, like somebody like Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker is supposed to be like the big dog. He's supposed to be, you know, vicious. He's supposed to be the muscle of the group.
Yeah.
Braun Breaker should not need Seth Rollins' help. He shouldn't need nobody's help to be LA Knight. LA Knight is a worthy competitor, but if you want Braun Breaker to win, as much as he killed that man outside with that spear, that should have been. He threw his whole body into it. I'm like, head and everything. I'm like, dang, that should have been it by himself.
Yeah.
He don't need help. And when you get help every time, to me, it diminishes the strength of the character. And it's like, yeah, you can be the cowardly heel, but Braun Breaker's not a cowardly heel. Bronson Reed, they're not cowardly heels. Seth Rollins is a greasy, cowardly heel, just like a leprechaun.
It's like when Triple H had this big heel group, whether it's the Bloodline, whether it's Solo Group 1 or Group 2, whether it's Judgment Day, it's like he always pulled this thing to where the whole clique got to come in and jump him every week. No, they don't. They don't.
And it get old, man. It just get old. Like the whole clique don't have to jump every week.
The one thing AEW doing good with the Death Riders that I like is, hey, when they on one-on-one match, they do get beat clean, and then they get jumped. But they do lose clean first. Mm-hmm. Then they jump you. I do like that.
You hear that music?
Yeah.
Oh, here they come.
Like Will or you to get beat down 1, 2, 3, and then they come to whoop you. At least they, you know what I'm saying? At least you're getting beat clean.
Yeah.
Dang. But but after the match, they tried to Division tried to do the weekly beatdown that they do, and CM Punk and Jey Uso comes out, which, dude, y'all can clip me on this, and I don't care. I'm tired of Jey Uso. You gotta go.
Oh no!
You gotta go.
No yeet.
You gotta go.
No yeet.
He gotta go.
No.
You gotta go. Look, man, he about to go into, we gave you your moment. We gave you the Rumble. We gave you your moment. It's time for you to go. Let's find something new. Let's find something more entertaining. And don't get it wrong. I like Jay. I do. But I think his time is over as far as the whole yeet thing. We've been yeeting since October of last year. I'm tired of yeeting. Let's start competing. Let's start going for some belts. Let's get back with your brother. Because your brother ain't doing nothing. Absolutely nothing.
He about to be an at-home dad. But you know what? To be real with you, when he goes for belts, he still get heat. Because people don't want him in the title picture right now.
Well, I ain't say you got to go for the world title. That's what I'm saying. Get him out the world title because we know you ain't winning this Sunday. We know you're not winning. And if they going to put that belt on somebody other than Rollins, it wouldn't have been him. It'd be Gunther, Punk, someone else. Not him.
And you notice, Roman tried to do damage control when he was like, and for those of you who think Jey Uso shouldn't be here, you're wrong.
No, you wrong. You wrong.
I was like, look at him playing the Dwayne Johnson role.
No, he wrong.
He was trying so hard. I'm like, look at him.
Get him up out of here.
Yeah, man. Okay, so I don't want to see Jay in the main event scene either. I'd rather Jey Uso's character is to the point to where it's kind of sort of bulletproof in a way. So you could put him anywhere on the card. Kind of like LA Knight was once upon a time before they moved him to the top of the card. You can put him in dope rivalries with anybody else and create new friction. And I'm cool with that. But the problem is he's forever tied to the bloodline. So it's like wherever Roman and people like that are, somehow, some way, he always going to be wrapped up in it no matter what because he's forever tied to the bloodline. So whether it's Raw or SmackDown, somehow they're going to find a way to put Jay. Because you remember he went over to SmackDown and started getting into their stuff. It's like, it's Jay going to be tied to it, man. I mean, there's no way around it. There's no way around it. He's going to forever be tethered to a bloodline member. And if they need help, it's just me, Oos. And the crowd going to go crazy. And then they going to be sitting in the back like, see, we told you. Then the next 3 weeks, we go see, it's just me, Oos. NXT, it's just me, Oos. I mean, it's going to happen. It's gonna happen. And you know what? As long as he's selling shirts, until the people start saying no yeet, I think they're gonna run yeet in the ground, just like they do everything else. They gonna run it in the ground, and then when people finally turn on them, it's gonna be like, all right. Then they probably go back to the Uso Penitentiary or something else.
But he can hurry up.
I think that's what stalled him out. The fact that he's still selling. You notice he had a new shirt for London. I mean, for England, he had a new shirt. So it's like they starting to make shirts per city now.
Yeah,
they know what they're doing.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, NXT was live. It was live this week on the CW. We got a little bit to discuss on NXT. Ricky Saints comes out and he wants Oba Femi's belt. Of course, he came out at the end of Heat Wave after Oba defeated Javon Evans in controversial fashion, by the way. But Ricky Saints came out at the end of that to confront Oba. But at the beginning of the NXT show, he comes out. He wants the belt. He wants to be number one contender. And here comes Briggs. Why is Josh Briggs coming out here? I have no idea why he coming out here. But he said he beat your boy Inyamura. And, if he's going to be next in line to face Oba. And Ava comes out because they're about to fight. And Oba, Ricky Saints like, we can handle this in the ring pretty much. And Ava comes out and declares a number one contendership match for later on in the night. And later on in the night, which was a classic Bigger Briggs beating down Ricky Saints for him to come back up and win the match, which he did. It was just a classic big man beating on little man until little man has to rally the troops and get his act together and come back and win, like most Rey Mysterio matches back in the early 2000s. But Ricky Saints did win the match. Oba Femi comes out afterwards, and they cut a promo, man. And he cuts a promo talking about he gonna make him absolute. Cause Ricky Saints calls himself the absolute. Oba said, I'm gonna make you absolutely mediocre. I'm gonna do that.
I love that.
I'm gonna do that because I'm the ruler.
Dude, it's like I make exceptional men look average. I was like, okay then, that's my dog. Oba, hey man. Oba came a long way.
You think he's gonna beat him? You think Ricky Saints gonna beat him? I think if it's anybody that has the star power and the cachet to beat Oba Femi and it's all right and it's okay, it'd be Ricky Saints.
Either Ricky Saints or Ethan Page when they get done with the North American title.
Yep.
I could see one of those two because Javon would get it, and you made that Rey Mysterio reference. Javon would get it, and I believe that he would get toe back by whatever heavyweights they got, which ain't many, that could decimate. But I feel like his reign wouldn't be strong right now. I feel like it'd be one of those losing title reigns, like Rey's first reign. But with Dark State being in the mix and all that too, you just never know what they're gonna do, man.
Yeah.
Because they always floating around.
Yeah. All right. Kalani beats elsewhere on NXT. Kalani beats Blake Monroe after Jordan Grace to strike her. So for the second time, she's fighting Kalani Jordan, talking about Blake Monroe. Mm-hmm. Jordan Grace comes in. She tried to run out the side door like last time. Jordan Grace put them chains on there. And, Jordan Grace like, where you going? You got a match. And then Blake Monroe gets in before the 10 count, so she's not counted out. And then Jordan Grace distracts Jordan Grace distracts Blake Monroe. And Kalani hit her little stupid finish off the top rope, 1, 2, 3. So
that's gotta be a little stupid finish.
I don't like the fact of my girl Blake Monroe losing to Kalani Jordan twice. So I think they're gonna go to a feud because that happened twice already. Kalani Jordan got 2 victories over Blake Monroe over the same thing. So I think they're gonna push that to something. But because Kalani been trying to be meaner, I guess. So yeah.
I mean, I like the new Kalani.
Mm-hmm.
I like the new Kalani. I think that's one thing she's missing because she was on the verge of being a squeaky baby face too. That's why people talk about her North American, her women's North American reign and how I didn't feel like it was important because she was just kind of happy, smiling, and there was no like real grit behind it. But I don't know, Blake. She got your number.
Yeah.
She got your number.
Lexis King defeated Bourne in a blindfold match. You see that? You see this match?
Yeah, I saw this match, man.
This match, you remember the Nydia and what was it? Nydia, what's the boyfriend name? Jamie Noble. You remember that blindfold match?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. It kind of reminded me of.
Yeah, I mean they did what they could do with it. I've never been a big fan of blindfold matches. I ain't even gonna lie because I just think it. When they say wrestling has hokey moments, blindfold matches and stuff like that really stick out to me. Like, and I'm not a big fan of dog collar matches, but I rather dog collar match or matches where you chain versus these types of matches because it's no secret. Whatever you have on your head, someone have a little vision. Do what you need to do, or it wouldn't work out in the first place. And the way they were kind of pulling their spots, it was like, all right, y'all straight. But I don't know. I hate him.
I do like Lexis King. I do like the role he's becoming in, like becoming a heel, like his heel character. I do like that.
I mean,
I do like.
Face.
Yeah,
so,
I love it.
Especially with the I think the beard and stuff is gimmicked on purpose.
It is.
It's like it makes you look like even more of a like a butthole, or as a lot of women call him, a douchebag or whatever you want to call him. He looked like a jackass when he come out with the fake beard and stuff. It's like, come on, man.
You remember when Hogan used to do the NWO fake beard?
Yep.
He used to do the spray paint black.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. NXT No Mercy is Saturday, September 27th. So just letting y'all know that No Mercy is there. It's going to be Saturday, September 27th. And The Calling, which is Izzy Dame and Tatum Paxley, defeated Sinclair and Gray of the No Quarter Catch crew. So it's like Charlie Dempsey and two girls in the No Quarter Catch crew. So The Calling did defeat them.
The Dempsey and his girls.
Yeah. So the second thing I want to talk about is Alba Fire versus Tyra May Steele. How do you feel? I thought the match was cool for what it was. Had a bunch of interference, blase. But, with Chelsea Green and her crew out there, there's going to be a lot of interference. Because, you had Ethan Page down there too. So, it's going to be a lot of interference. But in the end, Tyra May hit her with the roll-up. And so Tyra May still beat Alba Fire. And then Chelsea Green attacks her from behind. Tavion Heights come in. He confronts Chelsea about it. Like, put his hands on her arm. And then Ethan Page come in, hit him with the belt. Then they put the American flag over him and stand over him. And while the Canadian flag over Tavion Heights, while the Secret Service had Tyra May, look at it. So the feud is not over. I do like what they're doing with Tyra May. I really do. This is what I want to talk about. I like what they're doing with Tyra May. I don't like the name. They need to change that. But I do like what they're doing. What say you? No. What say you? Do you like it? Do you like Tyra May? My fault. Do you like Tyra May?
I like Tyra May.
Okay.
I like the energy. I like the skills. Like, again, she's like a female. They kind of push into the female kind of angle. We hit on that last week. I like that. I don't know if I'm going to like her with Tavion Heights.
She also reminds me of too a little bit. Just a little bit.
Who?
Like, kind of like her angle and the people in Team Angle. You remember Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin?
Yeah.
She kind of got all three of them kind of, I like what they're doing with her.
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait for her to do it by herself, though. I think Tavion, at the end of the day, is probably going to end up being an anchor. Yeah. Unless he himself gets to the point to where he elevates. I feel like she'll surpass his level. And
Yeah.
again, I don't wish nothing bad on nobody, but I just feel like where she is right now, depending on how they play this out, she can really, spread her wings and fly. She just don't need no anchors. No anchors at all. Just get out there and do your thing. Be the Olympic gold medalist. Show off your move set. Impress the crowd. Because I feel like this was another chance for her to show out. Because Alba Fire is a good worker.
Yeah.
So, when they put you against Alba Fire or somebody that's going to be a solid worker, I feel like they kind of testing you again.
Yeah.
You remember her first showing wasn't too hot.
Yeah.
So I felt
Who
like...
she fight? Did she fight like, was it Izzy Dane or like, it was Gray? Was it Kendall Gray?
I think it was...
It was one of them. I think it was Izzy Dane, if I'm not mistaken. She beat Izzy Dane on her first debut match.
And the people weren't really... That's like the people were into it, but they weren't. So it was like, all right, so this is like your chance to really show yourself with another member of the main roster.
Yeah.
Get out there and just go. And she
And
went.
she didn't do too bad. So I think she got a chance. So
Oh, yeah, I'm with it.
yeah. So Lola Vice, Sol Ruka, and Zarya defeated Fatal Influence. Now I have a question for you. So your girl lost again. You remember we was doing our prediction for Heatwave? You do know Lola Vice is the number one contender because she beat Jada Parker and Kalani Jordan. So Lola Vice, you remember when I said she was in Mexico and she was doing her thing and they loved it, and you were like, "Are they in Mexico?" And I said no, and then you were like, "Well then," you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lola Vice won. So yeah, she
You ain't
won.
gonna let me live it down, y'all.
No, man, I be trying to tell you, I gotta listen to me sometimes, man. Listen to me, and I will show you the way.
Hey. You got
They've been really, they've been really, I'm just saying, if you've been, really been paying attention, especially with these AAA shows, she been all over the place in AAAs. I think she was on SmackDown one week. So, it probably wasn't SmackDown. But she been all over the place. So,
you can tell they're high on her. You can definitely tell they're high on her.
yeah, so she'll fight JC Jane at No Mercy, who lost her TNA championship, by the way, to Ash by Elegance. So Ash by Elegance brought the TNA Women's Championship back to TNA. I thought JC Jane was going to win until Bound for Glory, but I was wrong. Ash by Elegance won the belt and is back on TNA.
Oh.
So there you go. The WWE Speed titles they're not going to be on X anymore. They're going to be on NXT. They made that announcement. So that's happening.
As long as it can take the place of that stupid cup match.
Yeah, I think they quietly getting away with the Heritage Cup. So they got the Speed titles are going to be on NXT. So Sol Ruka got the Speed Championship and she has the Women's North American Championship. So my girl walking around with 2 belts. If she gets 7 more, she can catch up with Miss Mercedes Moné. All right.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah.
Mercedes anyway.
And ladies and gentlemen, that was NXT.
Oh, let's talk about it.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
All right.
Trick Willie, man.
Trick Willie.
Hey, he's talking to Cash Money too in that promo.
Yeah, he was.
Like, all right, man. Dude said, I am the biggest thing to come out of NXT. When he comes to the main roster, watch him and Carmelo Hayes. Money.
Oh yeah, it got to be.
Money.
I think they're gonna pair him up again.
You think so?
Yeah, they should.
It depends on if Carmelo's a heel. Because right now, it seems like he's slowly turning face.
Yeah.
And him and Miz.
Yeah.
Like,
Miz,
Melo don't miss.
Yep.
Let's see.
But, ladies and gentlemen, we are AEW Dynamite in Philadelphia in the old ECW arena. I'm so tired of the whole ECW. I'm so tired of it, man. I'm tired of it. How many times we gotta do this?
It's like paying homage is one thing, but there's a such thing as too much of a good thing. For example, DX kept having DX reunions. It's like after the first one, it was like, all right, that was dope. We ain't seen y'all in like 10 years. Then it's like, okay, we ain't seen y'all in 5 years. Then it's like, we ain't seen y'all in 2 years. Like, okay, bro, y'all don't have to have a big DX reunion every, milestone of Raw or every monumental show. We don't need to see y'all come out with the glow sticks. Nah, it's like, okay, we get it. Like, DX was the ish one time. We don't have to have, because NWO didn't reunite like that.
Thank God.
But it's just certain things that you run in the ground. And
Like, they had this tribute to Taz. Like, dude, like, he getting choked up about it. Like, how many ECW reboot shows or tribute shows did you have? WWE had like 50 of them. TNA had like 50 of them. Every other promotion you was in had 50 of them. Like, we don't need these, just...
Like, we get it. ECW was ECW. We get it. Hardcore wrestling, we get it. But, alright, man. At some point, enough's enough. Enough's enough. Like, every time we go to Philadelphia, we don't have to bring up ECW. Like, I get it. When it's the home of ECW, you can mention it once, but you don't have to make the show wrap around it.
I will say this though. I do like the entrance set they had with the cage. That was pretty dope. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I mean, it was a different aesthetic. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool to change the aesthetic.
I did like that.
The crowd looked like GCW, but it changed the aesthetic. Cause I don't know if they just didn't have it fully lit. Like, you remember the old ballroom look when even when Raw was there. Like, they had it all around where you could see the people, and even when the ECW was there, you could see the people layered. That I don't know if they just weren't layered and they tried to hide them or what. But that looked like that ballroom we was in watching GCW, boy. I was like, man, they was cutting their promo. I was like, you can hit them all the way to the back without the microphone.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't even gotta have a mic for this one.
You really don't.
Like, dang.
All right, man.
They working though, so hey.
Yeah, they working, man. FTR and Cope and Christian. FTR comes out and they belittle the refs because they lost the belts at Forbidden Door to Brodito. So, they berate the refs who has 27 years of experience and like Stokely going off on them. You know what I'm saying? You're a nincompoop. Yeah.
Stokely my dog. Stokely no jokely, boy. That's my dog. He was just sitting there. He like a little man, little boy. The whole time they were talking, he was just sitting there.
Hey, yeah. And so, anyway, they start talking about Edge, and then Edge comes out, and then he's looking for Copeland, and then Copeland goes in the ring behind, FTR and Stokely, and he gives Stokely the unprettier. Well, I forget what he called it now. It's not called an unprettier anymore.
Kill switch.
But
is it back to
kill switch? I think it's kill switch. Give him the kill switch. Then FTR and them brawl, and then they bail, and then what I love is as Cope is telling FTR, yo, we'll see you Toronto. You know what I'm saying? You see Stokely just on the ground, laid out.
Yeah. It's like, y'all gonna help you, man? Y'all ain't gonna help you, man? Christian just dropped him. Y'all ain't gonna help you, man?
Hey, Stokely laid out there. Usually you had the baby face like kind of prop the manager up.
Yeah.
Man, Stokely out there dead. Out there. Do I wipe out bust out loud?
Stokely just sleep, boy.
Out.
Sleep.
Out. Like, it was just funny because it was just like, we'll see you in Toronto. And then Christian like, you got a father? You got a father? And then Cope was like, come on, man, hold on. And then the fan was like, no. Then Cope was like, y'all all sick. Go ahead. And they're all dead or something like that, he said.
Yeah.
And, they were trying to go after him. And Stokely just still out there.
They finally grabbed him. I was like, come on, man. They ragdolled him.
They just laid out. Dude, Stokely's so good. Dude, I don't care what nobody say. They messed up.
Oh, they missed the ball.
They messed up big time, man.
Because he could
he is comedian gold.
Yeah,
My goodness.
Think about, okay, You think about the managers that WWE have had that have been comedic gold. Like, okay, you got Paul Heyman doing his thing, but you had like Clarence Mason would get one-liners every once in a while.
Yeah.
You had Slick that would get one-liners every once in a while. I mean, we ain't gonna talk about Heenan and Jimmy Hart. You know, they in a different league of their own. But you had these people that would get these one-liners off, and it'd be hilarious. Even Paul Bear would get one-liners off.
Yeah.
It's like you need that. That's the one thing that we don't have enough of in WWE.
I think the last funny manager we had, and I don't think he was really trying to be funny, is like Leo Rush. The big man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like,
Lashley, show him your favorite pose. Dude, turn around. Give him that favorite pose, Lashley. Hey, man. That was...
yeah. So it's like, you need that, and like Stokely remind me of that. So like, I ain't gonna lie to you. You made FTR way more interesting now.
He really does.
Oh my god,
that's the power of a good manager. This is why back in the day when people used to talk about the '80s, and they'd be like, "Well, why was such and such always bouncing around, and why did such and such have this person?" Because that person added value to your brand if it was done right. Like, you tell me I was about to be managed by Jimmy Hart or Bobby Heenan or somebody back in the day, I ain't finna get mad. You serious? Okay, cool. Or Jim Cornette or somebody with the tennis racket, I ain't finna get mad. For what? Come on.
Yep.
You add to my brand. I don't want Master Fuji or nobody, but, you know.
Fuji in the 90s, boy. Ugh.
Yeah, in the 90s.
He was just there.
Fuji wasn't it in the 90s, but.
He was just there.
Fuji from the 80s and the 70s, though.
Yeah. All right. So Moxley defeated Daniel Garcia. You care?
This match made me mad.
Why?
And I'm going to tell y'all why. Because they keep making Moxley look like the Winter Soldier. I'm so tired of him getting put in every move known to man. And the match should be over. And he kick out at 2.5. And Garcia looking shocked. And the whole crowd, oh. Then all of a sudden, here he come. Boom. 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Every time.
That's how Moxley sees himself, though.
I'm sorry. You could be tough. Spike Dudley was tough. But Spike Dudley get thrown through the third row.
Oh, man.
I mean, Mick Foley was tough. But Mick Foley would get tore up. Literally. Tore up. He's not invincible. That's the problem with my booking with Moxley. Is if you're going to be invincible, I don't need you to take as much damage. I need you to deal out more damage than you take. Because he gets slaughtered and somehow always miraculously turns into Super Mox. Like Super Cena was believable because Super Cena, he was over it, but he was big. He was bulky.
Yeah.
He had the superhero build, so you could believe Super Cena. You could believe, The Rock it's like Moxley. I don't believe Moxley is that invincible. I believe stupid maybe because there's some people that have been hurt and that just keep coming at you. But come on, man.
Yeah. Hook returned and he confronted Willa Yuta. Willa Yuta was out there running his mouth, and Hook came out there.
The music.
You like it?
No.
You don't like it?
I don't like the new music.
Yeah, they used to have Action Bronson's music, but you remember Action Bronson went on their interview and dogged AEW. So they took their music off.
I ain't feeling it with him yet. Maybe
they thought, somebody they're like, he got bigger. Really?
Who said that?
I was reading one of these little counts, and they're like, the Hook got bigger. I'm like, really? He got more hair?
I'm about to say his
I
hair got bigger.
don't know about like muscle build. He still look the same.
He ate a couple of extra Lucky Charms
or something.
Maybe,
but it ain't like he big swole or something.
No.
Like he came in and then just beat up Yuta, had Yuta running, and that was it. I'm just like, okay, great. It's still, and they still talking about Hook has more upside than Dominic Mysterio in y'all dreams. In your dreams.
Who says that?
Man, in your dreams.
Who in their right mind is still
in
saying
your dreams? In your dreams.
Yeah, because ain't no way.
Ain't no way.
And I wasn't even a huge Dominic fan. This is back when Dominic was still getting on my nerves, and I saw the difference in it. Like, come on, man. The way they both been booked, Tony Khan had something beautiful with Hook when he first started. When they started Hookhausen,
it was over.
It was over.
Speaking of Danhausen, he's the latest in Tony Khan's jail cell. He wants to leave, and Tony Khan added 6 months of injury time for him. So he let Danhausen leave. He let Danhausen leave at all. You doing?
I want to leave. No.
No.
Go sit down.
6 months.
Bro, they so petty for that, man. You ain't going
so
nowhere.
petty.
Sit down.
What?
Trying to
See
go
him fuck
there.
see him fuck your friend. Oh, I got something for that. 6 months. Sit down.
That's so petty. Let that man go work where he want to work, man.
Nope.
If anything, they'll probably put him in AAA or something. He'd be over there with them clowns, or with what's his name, Mr. Iguana.
Yeah.
You can see them having a crazy match. But dang,
yeah.
6 months. Ow.
6 month injury time.
Oh man.
Well, yeah, Tony Khan's something else. Statlander and Cameron Harley defeated Penelope Ford and Megan Bayne by submission. The rumor is they're about to do a women's blood and guts this year. So I think, and it's gonna be Statlander and Willa Nightingale is gonna be in the mix of that. So watch their storyline.
So there you go. Women's blood and guts, but hey. They want to do it.
We can keep doing women war games. Well, I guess why not? I guess right.
But see, the women at AEW, I love the women in WWE because they put on a great match. But the women at AEW, sometimes they be going in.
Yeah, they do.
Like with the cuts and the, like they be like, okay, they be going to John Moxley's school of hardcore matches. Like, good lord. Like, all right, man. If y'all think y'all want to do it, hey, get it in.
Yep. And then Mercedes Moné had a little celebration for winning for retaining at Forbidden Door, and she said Ultimo Dragon had 10 belts at one time. She want to shred that. So she's trying to get like 13 belts, bro. So y'all look forward to that.
We finna hit CEO on NXT.
Yeah, all right. I was like, who belt is about to take? Like Tiffany Stratton's? God dang.
Oh
no. I bet she go to GCW or something to take a belt.
But see, and this is the funny thing about this. All these promotions have to agree to this. Like, we're going to let your star come over and take our belt and then not defend the belt because she's not going to be here every week.
Yeah.
It's like...
And then one of the belts, I was reading up on one of the belts is the Owen Hart Classic. You remember when she won the Owen Hart?
Yeah.
So she won that to fight Toni Storm at All In. And she lost. So that belt's null and void, right?
Yeah, it should be.
But she's still carrying that belt around. That's the Owen Hart tournament belt. Well, those one of the belts.
That's that pink one, ain't it?
I think so. So it's like...
Now who gonna say something now? Ain't nobody gonna...
It's stupid.
It's like, it's just the fact she got a belt.
Anyway. So, Kenny Omega comes out to save Hangman.
You mean the dude from Saved by the Bell? The new class? The coach? You gotta pop a picture of dude up. You gotta pop a picture of dude up. He look just like dude now. Hey man, I thought so back in the day. As he's gotten older, y'all remember Saved by the Bell, the new class? If you know, you know.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
But the Don Callis family defeated Jet Speed and Brodito. And Hangman came out to cut a promo talking about MJF. You did everything you could and you still couldn't beat me. And Don Callis comes out. Well, I think Hangman did the promo first, but Hangman comes out, does the promo. Don Callis comes in and says one of his boys gonna take the belt, and then they surround him, and then what's his name? Heyman, like he hits Josh Alexander, like he jumps the ropes, hit Josh Alexander, and then they all try to jump him, and then Kenny Omega comes out and they clear the ring. So and they clear shit. So I got a question for you. What do Daniel Garcia, Josh Alexander, Ricochet, Daniel Garcia, and Camille have in common?
Let's see there.
I'll say the names again. Daniel Garcia, Ricochet, Josh Alexander, and Camille. What do all of them have in common?
They're generic.
Not even just that. Well, all they have in common is WWE, with Ricochet, they wanted to re-sign him. But WWE all offered them contracts. Camille, when she left NWA. Josh Alexander, when he left TNA. Daniel Garcia, when his contract was up. And they all took more money for Tony Khan because they think, Tony Khan told them they'll give them the world. What have all them been doing?
Nothing. Their characters are generic now. It's a...
Camille thought it would be a downgrade to go to NXT. So she didn't go. Josh Alexander thought the same thing. So he didn't go. Daniel Garcia didn't want to go to NXT. And then Ricochet didn't want to... he said he didn't want to prop anybody up anymore.
See, this is called... Okay. The money talks. We all know money talks.
Yeah.
So this is called picking your pockets over your career. Because it's one of those hard... It's like going to a team in the NFL or the NBA. It's like, this team going to pay me more money, but this team is a championship franchise. Which one do I go to? You play the game to win a championship. You get in wrestling to wrestle at WrestleMania. I don't care what nobody says. Like, oh, yeah, I love doing my craft. That's cool. But you don't do music to not win a Grammy or to not attempt to win a Grammy. Or you don't act in a movie to not hope one day to get an Oscar. Like, you don't want to stay on Tubi your whole life. You trying to get to the big screen. Like, why when you have the choice? Because ultimately, at the end of the day, the WWE, whether it's NXT or not, can propel you levels beyond with all of their connections. Like, you can become a star, and that raises your stock even higher. In AEW, you may make more, but your status slowly declines. It's like the more we see Mercedes, it's like, yeah, Mercedes is still riding the wave of Sasha Banks, but as Mercedes Moné, that stock is nowhere near as high as it was as Sasha Banks. As Ricochet, when Ricochet was Ricochet, even though we made fun of the music and all that, he was still wrestling on Monday Night Raw. He was still wrestling on SmackDown. He was a superstar. Now, for the majority of the show, a lot of times he's backstage with the the low budget bloodline and
the Gates of Agony.
The Gates of Agony and the Gates of Samoa. He back there with them.
Samoa.
And it's like, all right, man, what you doing? Like, you supposed to be somewhere wrestling Hangman, ain't you? Let you tell it. You supposed to be at the top of the card. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not, to me, it's not an even trade. And everybody got their reasons. Again, money talks. But if you looking at your career, you want to make the most of your career. If you trying to be in movies and trying to be in shows and all that, MJF them got lucky, but MJF, those are special breeds. Yeah. Special breeds that slip through the cracks. But everybody ain't got that.
Yeah.
Everybody don't have that. At least in WWE, they hid Ricochet's weaknesses. They hid Sasha Banks' weaknesses. AEW does not. So, your stock slowly falls.
All right, MJF, he cut a pre-tape promo threatening Mark Briscoe and Hangman, which I thought was great. That was a good promo that he cut.
Yeah.
Loved it. I loved it. The most fire and seriousness I've seen at MJF in a good while. So, kudos to that
prime example of what I'm talking about. He slides through the cracks because he stands out.
Yep.
Even Mark Briscoe, he stands out.
Mark Briscoe told MJF he's ready, but he going to focus on the TNT Championship. So Mark Briscoe told him bring it.
When he had the baby, he was like, "You take this and go." And then he started cutting the promo. I was like, you heard somebody on commentary snicker. I was like, what was that? You take it and go.
Oh.
Hey, alright, bro. But yeah, man, I'm glad Briscoe getting this chance, man.
Yeah.
Y'all remember once upon a time they wasn't even supposed to be on this channel, man.
Exactly. Tony Storm hyped up Shirakawa because Athena promised to beat her down in the 2300 arena. So I'm guessing they're gonna do that on Collision. So yeah.
The show that nobody watches.
Exactly.
Like if you're there live, it's great.
Yeah.
I would recommend if you have the chance and you're not too tired after Dynamite, stay for Collision. Because Collision is worth it. If you pay for the ticket, it's worth it. But on a Saturday night, let's be real. How many of y'all watching Collision?
Not many.
No. I don't care who's on there. And they have had some serious matches on. Now when Punk was around,
yeah,
it was a different story.
It was the best show on TV.
Yeah. And they had FTR matches and you had people the show was structured differently. Now it's like it's basically Dynamite 2.0.
Yeah. All right. Last but not least, we're gonna talk about Darby Allin versus Claudio Castagnoli. Darby Allin gonna kill himself.
Oh.
That's all. That's it. Like he gonna kill himself. No, but he gonna kill himself though. When he tossed him on that, like when Claudio tossed him on that, like he gonna kill himself. He jumping off backwards from a beam. He gonna kill himself, man. Like I fear he's gonna get like paralyzed or something. I don't wish it, but I just fear that's gonna happen to him. Like he's too reckless.
I think if he was any heavier, it probably would have already happened. Like if he was like maybe 250 pounds or something like that, it would have already happened. I think he gets away with a little more because he's smaller, but still his body is still taking that punishment. I mean, you see people like Ray that get broke up. I mean, it happens.
Like Jeff Hardy and all them.
Yes.
Like him and Javon Evans, I swear. Like, they're going to kill themselves one day, man.
But you know what? For as many years as Jeff was doing that, you remember Jeff didn't really get hurt as much.
No.
And not as much as I thought he would have.
Which is crazy. Probably because, I don't know. Yeah.
Because WWE was a more controlled environment in a way. At that time.
Jeff said he was taking them pills getting on, though, boy.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't feeling no pain.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was hopped up. Yeah. You remember TNA Victory Road? My boy came down there.
Hey, what? Sting looked at him like an angry dad. You can see the face paint frown up. I'm like, uh-oh. I was like, oh. Sting back.
Man,
that's Steve Gordon right there.
But, I mean, other than Darby Allin becoming a crash test dummy, the match was not bad. I mean, I do like the way he beat Claudio. Yeah. So, I do like that. So, all I'm saying is, dude, they need to do something. They need to rein him back or something. Because he's going to kill himself.
He really is, y'all.
It's crazy.
I hate it because Darby has the personality. He has the character that connects with the kids. Even though his character is definitely not for kids and not a role model.
I hope, yeah.
But his character connects. And, I mean, the face paint and all that. Like, kids. Like, if you ever watch kids at an AEW show, when Darby Allin comes out, they're either painted like him, they got the skateboards, they dress like him. When he come out, they lose their mind. My son lost his mind. When Darby signed his shirt, you would have thought The Rock or somebody walked through in our generation and signed the shirt. Like, he was so happy. But there has to be some type of control. It's just like when Vince told Mick Foley, like, I appreciate what you're doing for the business, but don't you ever do that again. When he talked to him after Hell in a Cell, it's like you have to, because I care about you. It's like, say about Vince what you want, but he had his people that he truly cared about. Yeah. And you have to talk to performers and people sometimes, because they will go too far for that thrill. Like, y'all know, a crowd reaction it's like a drug. It's endorphins. Like if you ever hear Ric Flair and people talk about why they can't step away, because there's a drug of getting that pop. It's like you feel it in your body, and you want that every night because it feels good. Yeah. And of course, taking it to more and more heights and hearing that crowd reaction, it feels good. But at some point, you gonna splat, and it ain't worked. You can only turn it up so much.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man.
Yeah. All right, and then last but not least, the Ops defeated Gates of Agony and Ricochet after MVP hit Ricochet with his cane. You know, that was get back for Forbidden Door, because they was the one that caused the Hurt Syndicate their belts. So there we go. Hurt Syndicate has lost the belts.
I know. That's what I wanted. That's exactly
and now, so my question is, I guess they are going to beef with Ricochet and the Gates of Agony. So I guess that's their next feud. Is it?
Okay.
Do you do that? Or that's just the way? Because remember, they said they didn't want to lose the FTR. Remember, that was in the reports, and they didn't lose the FTR. They lost to Brodito. So I guess everything in the reports was kind of true.
Damn.
Also, during that match, FTR and Hurt Syndicate hardly interacted with each other.
That is true.
Hardly. So I guess the reports are true. Hurt Syndicate do not like FTR for some reason.
You know what was said? Because I would think, if anything, being former WWE guys, it would make sense. It would be like, that, to me, that would be a cakewalk.
You would think so.
Like, we can work this style together, and we can put on a WWE style match and get out here and get it.
Yeah. But there we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was Dynamite. And, ladies and gentlemen, that was the Friday Night Rundown. And we appreciate all the love. We appreciate the new subscribers. We appreciate the people that's already subscribed. We appreciate you going to tell somebody else that's about to subscribe and they subscribe. We appreciate everybody, man.
Yes.
This has been a good journey for us, and we're still grinding. We're still getting it. If like you have any concerns, if you have, you want to comment about anything, let us